Ryan Garcia. Let's talk about it. Dude said some racial slurs on his stream live or whatever it was. Talked about he don't like black people and he want to join the KKK, and the WBC immediately stepped in and expelled him for life. He wasn't happy about it because he's like, oh, there's a couple of people that have been saying racial slurs. You don't suspend them. So it's always the what if or whataboutism that I don't like about people. Own your shit. You got problems. You got maybe some drug problems that you got to deal with, whatever it is.
Allegedly.
Right? Allegedly. I don't even think it's allegedly no more. Like he out there. Yeah. He's out there, you know?
What if he's really trolling, though? Like, what if he's really just doing this on purpose?
For what? You going to take your WBC license away? What's the purpose of that?
That's kind of far. I mean, but for a racist rant to get your license, that's kind of far.
In this day and age, money?
It's understandable in this day and age.
How far?
But that's still kind of far. Like, people can say, should be allowed to say what they want to say.
Not when it comes to when you're an employee for a big corporation. Yeah. See, that's what a lot of people don't realize, that if Ryan Garcia was an independent amateur boxer, like how Jay Paul is,
working at the rec center,
he
can say whatever he wants.
Right, but if you work for CVS, you work for any type of corporation that you have to be a certain way or else it looks bad on the company, they're gonna get rid of you. That's the way it is. Like, he's not a celebrity boxer where he's making his own thing. And even that situation, even if he's a celebrity boxer, he says some wild shit. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to have to do PR work. They're going to clean that up and make sure they get rid of him and kind of distance themselves from that situation. So the WBC may not be the only one that kind of that do this. You may see the IBF. You might see everybody else, IBO. Everybody may follow suit. So I don't think this is a troll thing. I just think that he has some serious issues that he has to deal with.
Are we too woke, though, Brother B?
In this society? Yeah, we are.
In sports, I don't like politics.
Right.
I want them to call me every name out the book. I want that motivation.
I get you.
That's what I want, brother. I get
you. But let's
have
think
we become too soft?
Yes. But here we got to talk about the timeline of events.
Okay.
He just beat. Who did he beat?
No, he didn't beat Tank.
Was it Haney?
Yeah.
He beat Haney, right?
Haney. It was Haney.
It ended up happening that he was caught using steroids, right? Yeah. He was like, it's a lie. They said, all right, cool. We're gonna test your B sample to make sure to see if the B sample comes back negative, then you straight.
Yeah.
B sample came back positive, which means that he was really juicing. Yeah. So they literally revoked them. They stripped that match. What do they call it? No contest. Yeah. So you have that situation, and then you have this on top of it, following it. There's no way you're gonna be able to survive that, bro.
You think he cares that he was like that is called a no contest? Because at the end of the day, some people still just feel like he beat him.
Oh no, he cares. Because records matter in boxing.
But wasn't that the fight where he somebody didn't weigh in? That was Ryan Garcia, right?
What?
Where he didn't weigh in?
Yeah. He didn't.
And then that's why it wasn't the title fight, because he didn't.
Correct.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, that's it.
So like he didn't weigh in. So if he didn't weigh in, I'm assuming, looking in,
right
on the outside, outside looking in, pause. Maybe he just never gave an F.
But here's the thing. That's the problem. If you are a boxer, your rise to fame is boxing. Mm-hmm. Nobody don't give a fuck about you outside of that. Nobody cares about Ryan Garcia outside of him being in the ring.
Yes, facts. I agree with that.
So if you now are suspended for a year, the WBC has just expelled you for life. What's going to happen to you? There's going to be a downward spiral. If you thought that he spiraled before, it's going to get worse.
I got you.
Go ahead.
2 words.
Yes.
OnlyFans.
There we go. Talk about it.
Okay, so what will his OnlyFans be? What, he's going to go into that?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see that for him. Yeah. I can see that for him.
Ryan Garcia could have a cooking show right now.
So nobody want to see that. Cook what?
He could have a cooking show.
What are you cooking?
In Texas.
He could be on TV.
Meth?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
It would be crazy.
Yo, if he was on
that would
be
be
crazy, but like,
he has
couldn't do it though. Like,
he has meth type of behavior.
Tendencies.
Yeah, there's meth behavior there.
What's gonna get you? Yeah, that's one thing. I think of all the drugs and like, what's gonna get you to that level of like?
I think real estate for him.
Cocaine and meth.
Cocaine probably is.
Claw, I think
He's on no downers.
I think he's already been on coke, allegedly.
I
right?
think he's been on coke.
Yeah.
I think
He's
coke is
been
the
on
diet.
coke. But I think what happened with him was Ryan Garcia is that he just realized like trolling was the way. Like if I troll, I bring like more attention to my fights. And I think allegedly he was a little bit whatever drug he was on, coke, pills. I think he got a little too.
Nah, that's what.
Caught up.
That's actually not a bad take. I think he was trying to become this character to be able to sell more tickets. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But he went too far.
Mm-hmm.
And now his bag is going to be compromised.
That's the shit. Like when you mentioned PR team, like before, I think I said weeks ago, months ago, his PR team is lit because he was trolling, but he was trolling in a way where it was bringing him mad attention.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
like, oh, I want to see him fight.
Right.
Oh, I want to see him get fucked up.
Right.
That's really what it comes down to.
Right. Most people want to see him get knocked
somebody
out.
wants to see you get the shit kicked out of you.
Correct.
It's like,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Like in a boxing match, like
Right.
you get kicked. But realistically, it's like then you just like, okay, cool. You run with it. You run with it. You run with it, and you just say that one thing of, and then everybody's like,
But you know what it is too? You know what ends up.
Claw, that's right, Claw.
You know what ends up happening though? A lot of times you gotta remember when you're successful in doing something, right? You'll start to believe your own hype.
Or your own lies.
I think that's what happened to Ryan Garcia is that he was like, oh, okay, this is working for me. So maybe I can be able to push the envelope a little more without necessarily realizing you can't push the envelope a little more because
over the line.
you don't have that type of cachet.
Yeah.
There's certain people that can be able to get into that stratosphere. Kanye, you know,
go there. He said it for me.
certain people can go there and come back, right?
Killer Cam.
Ryan Garcia can't do that.
Killer Cam.
Facts.
Killer
Like,
Cam.
You know, Kanye said, I was listening to his most recent album today. You know what he said?
Yeah.
You got to block all this shit out. How am I anti-Semitic?
You gotta block all of that out.
And then he said,
block all of that out.
Say it again.
how am I anti-Semitic? I just twice.
Gotta block that out.
And then it's a hook.
Silent Assassin, make sure you get all that. All right?
Silent
That is
Assassin.
a genius.
You know
That is a genius line.
All of it.
Such a bar.
That's a genius bar.
He's not wrong.
Fucking genius.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. He ain't. But it's wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong, but you're not wrong.
He ain't wrong, but he's wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't with y'all.
Yeah,
But he can do it, though. He can do it.
He can do it. He is Teflon Don. I will admit. So yeah, Ryan Garcia. I don't know what to tell you.
We wish him well.
We wish him well.
We wish him well.
Stay off the meth.
You can say it. We wish
Stay
him
off the
well.
meth.
Real
You know?
shit, he could get a reality show right now.
Yo,
You know what
buddy,
I'm saying?
stop, buddy.
He could
get a day in the life of
But
Ryan.
ain't nobody watching that on Discovery.
Yeah.
It'll be on